So it comes up out of the staging yard here. It's a 1.5% grade. Can't have any more because then you can't pull long trains up. So that's why the ramps are pretty long. So there's a great distance. You know, the train runs hidden, but that's what you have to live with. So we come up here and into Gladewater, Texas. Have you been through there?
No, I have not.
It's on the UP between Dallas and Shreveport, and in real life it's a straight shot through. So, but you can't have to have some curves on the model railroad. So that's it's after the idea of Gladewater. These buildings are pretty correct, and they have this old oil derrick sitting in the middle of the square there. So, and the backdrop picture is from Gladewater. See the extension of the street. That's taken from standing right in the middle of the grade crossing.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
Makes a good backdrop, you know, especially when you're taking photos and videos. It just frames it all in. So, and I wanted active crossing, so this is the Fort Worth sub, this one, and this is Austin sub that comes under here.
Oh, that is so cool right there. I love it.
Got pulled over. And then we come up to the main town of Waycross. There's no Waycross, Texas, but it's kind of named after Waycross, Georgia. Because I thought it sounded good. And the idea of the track plane is, you know, a mix between Hearn.
Yeah, I recognize that from Hearn.
And Pittsburgh,
I definitely
Texas.
recognize that right there.
The little diner, yeah.
Penny's Diner
Yeah.
in Hearn. The best, worst food you'll ever eat.
Yeah, it's not super duper. It's a nice building, but the food could be better. The breakfast is okay.
Yeah, that was the advice I got from the other crews.
Yeah.
Do not veer from breakfast and you'll be fine.
They had that other Dixie Cafe. That's pretty okay. In the other end of town.
And of course,
Some rail fans.
got the
Can't have a
resident
layout without
foamers.
rail fans.
If anybody watching this takes offense to that terminology, I don't care.
No, I don't give a shit either. They can call us whatever.
This is a really, really incredible layout.
So it's very modern, and that's kind of unusual.
Where
So
you,
I had to
whoa,
make
hold on,
one of
hold on,
these
hold on, hold on.
buildings, huh?
What's this?
This is a yard.
What's this? It's a little BN truck.
Well, they have trackage rights here. It's a UP line with BNSF trackage rights, so I can run half and half.
Ah, piss on the BN. I hope you're watching this, DG Molina.
And
And I love seeing these in real life.
Yeah.
The 70Ms. I hate the UP ones. I like seeing the NS ones. That paint job just looks sharp to me. So this is the main
This is the main
town.
city. Yeah. This is Waycross. It's a new part of it, and getting into the older part of it. That is a kit from Laser Kit,
Which
the
one?
station.
Oh, okay.
And but it's the color choice is after Mineola, Texas. It's on that Twin Dallas and Shreveport line also. And all the modern buildings are my kids.
Oh, okay. I
I
apologize
have a
for
little side business selling those, you know. So
I apologize for the shakiness, y'all. I'm trying to admire this layout, and I'm also actually holding the camera with my tripod, so I'm doing the best I can. But this layout's really cool. as I'm sure y'all have heard me say that multiple times. I can't wait to finally get to be able to build my own.
Some little industries there.
Of course, mine will be in scale, but this is still really, really cool. And you have an abandoned little spur there. I love that.
And an abandoned elevator. Just see the little few C's here. It's crossing.
I have fusees.
See?
That is
They
cool.
light it up and then they walk over and light the other in a minute.
Trying to zoom in so you can see that, and there's the other. Oh, that's so awesome.
So when you turn them off, they take it. They have to burn themselves out. So it takes a little bit before they go off.
That is so cool.
You aware of that system? Computer Model Railroad Interface.
No.
It's a guy that made the system.
It's the first time I'm ever hearing of it.
He sells the hardware, the electronics boards for it, and the software is from GMR, which is a free software source.
So this.
Do you know Decoder Pro?
I'm familiar with Decoder Pro.
And there's
never
the same
used
guys
it, but I'm
behind
familiar
that.
with
They
it.
have that. This is Panel Pro, and it's just made in.
So this is
it's
your
like in the real wall. You just click on the
switches and it throws them.
with the mouse, and it throws them, and you click on the signals. You have.
Where's a switch nearby?
There's one right here.
Which one is that?
Let me go behind you.
So you're clicking on it there.
Let's see this one.
I love it.
And then if you look at the signal, we can line it up. The other one, they'll go coming this way. Line this up.
Oh, that is so cool.
And then you see it's lined from here and up to Clifton, which is the next town over. Anyway, and this is a long, lonesome Texas highway. I wanted a piece of track that was just straight, so you can see a whole train in this, full length stretched out without being in a curve. You don't see that on layouts often.
Yeah, I won't really get
Where else to do it than in Texas?
I won't really get an opportunity to do much of that whenever I build my railroad because I model O gauge. So, as I'm sure you're well aware, that's very demanding of space.
Yeah, that takes a big building.
I love these little highway signs you have. They're so, well, like everything else on this layout, they're so realistic.
And this is Clifton, Texas, which is on the BNSF between a little north of Temple, going up to Fort Worth. That's the actual street. That's a backdrop picture.
I love these little lights, these little strobes you have in your LEDs in your cars.
It's a guy who makes those,
Yeah,
you
and of
can
course,
buy them already done. So I'm glad I didn't have to do it. I can't mess with that little stuff. I can't even see it. Couldn't see the wires even. So glad somebody does it.
Now, is that a rail fan or a cop watcher? I'm curious.
Oh, those are rail fans.
Okay.
But this guy in the Porsche, he got pulled over.
Of course. He deserved it. He was in a Porsche.
Yeah. And the biggest, well, there's the side passing siding in Waycross, and then this one in Coleman.
And this is
This is Coleman siding. Guess who it's named after?
Gary Coleman?
Garth.
Garth. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't get a siding. He doesn't need a siding.
This is his Coleman
He's-
trench loading facility, like it says on the sign. So, because you need an industry, and first I thought of making a chemical plant, but then you can only run 10 cars in there.
This is the first layout scene I've ever seen or heard of named after a railroader. So Garth, if you're watching this, I hope you feel special. I know you recently subscribed to me, so I hope you're watching this. I hope you feel special, and understand that I don't think you deserve a siding, much less a whole damn industry.
Well, he came up with the idea to make it a transloading facility because that way we could run any kind of car in it instead of just tanks and hoppers if it was a chemical plant. So I bought that idea right away.
Only open, non-closeted foamers deserve to have stuff named after them. And of course you got the little housing development and whatnot. That's really neat.
Yeah, little subdivision.
Livingston. Now you got a scene.
Have you been to Livingston, Texas?
Not in years, no. Let me get a shot back here real quick. No, I haven't been to Livingston in years.
But that's the fire station sitting there in Livingston, behind the courthouse.
So what was your inspiration for all of this? Because this is a hell of a layout.
For this scene, it was just like, I like that scene in Livingston where the railroad came in and cut a little corner off the courthouse lot and snaked its way through
town.
Very close between the houses. I thought, I need to make that in the model. So I did. Here's the original. Here's the prototype scene. So you can see the resemblance.
And it is a very, very, very striking resemblance. Now, speaking of resemblances, that bears odd and borderline disturbing resemblance to the cop cars in my hometown. That's the same paint job that Quero PD uses.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Now, a lot of people are commenting on the YouTube channel that there's an awful lot of cop cars in this layout. But hey, it's Texas. We want to be safe.
What did you use for the water? Envirotex or?
No, it's magic water.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2-component epoxy too, and it's very easy to use. Just takes forever to dry. I mean, it takes 2 or 3 days for it to be, to be hard enough not to put nail marks in it. It dries up so it's not sticky within the first 24 or 48 hours.
Uh-huh. I'm listening. I'm just trying to multitask.
So, that's fine. And of course, some of these work, but they're just noisy as hell. It's the Walters. It kind of ruins the atmosphere. But
it's oil field. It ruins the atmosphere to begin with. I'm not anti-oil. I'm a little. I'm a little
out of the oil business. So
I'm a little irritated with how it's impacted me personally. I've lost some good hunting leases thanks to the oil field.
Okay.
Now, is this a defect detector or is this just a control point?
That's just a control point and the PTC antenna.
Oh, okay.
You don't see that on layouts either.
The PTC antenna? No, you don't. And where's that line go? Staging?
Yeah, that's the Houston sub that goes off and goes around hidden and comes out in the other leg of the crossing over there in Waycross.
I don't.
And this is Smithfield Junction, and this is the Freeport sub going down through LaGrange, Texas.
S is the part I really wanted to see. I'm only an hour and a half from LaGrange, so.
Have we been through?
Multiple times.
Yeah, so,
it's actually
so you know exactly what it looks like.
It's actually the route that we take whenever we go see the in-laws in Fort Worth. One of my friends, Andrew Baker's name on YouTube is Katie Flyer. He showed me, he shared a link to your video that I guess it had included this shot.
Yeah, that's the update video from 18.
And I was really blown away by how accurate you got everything.
Well, it's actually not very accurate. It just looks like it. Because if you go there, the houses don't match where they sit, except the depot. But and the little gazebo there. And the courthouse.
Well, you can't
It's
be
a
100%.
different courthouse.
You can't be
But,
100%.
But this street is the actual street.
I can
on
tell
this
you
side of the
that you got that dead perfect.
So they're all kits. I mean, the depot there, that's a laser cut wood, micro plywood kit that I sell. And the Pizza Hut and the Carl's Jr., they're also in kits.
Now, you don't sell anything in N scale or O scale, do you?
Not O scale. I have 6 kits in N scale. I have the motel and the Shell gas station, the Domino's, the Denny's, and the Subway.
This is an incredible layout. I really appreciate you taking the time to show it to me, sir.
No problem.
Now, if you're like me, when you walked in, you saw this amazing layout, you're thinking, where are the boxes upon boxes of trains that normally propagate underneath the layout? Well,
Oh, they're in the crawl space.
there's a fair number of them
Oh, those
hidden in the
cars.
staging.
Yeah, yeah. There's see that's staging 4. So let me
Seatbelt. Total axle. 1, 6, 8. Train. Speed. 4, 3. Train. 1, 2, 1, 7, 0. Temperature. 9, 6. Detector out.